Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Coach Rock here from Revenge Basketball. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you simple shooting drills that you can use by yourself at home or at the gym, wherever you're at. You can use these drills to help you become a lights out shooter in real game situations. So without further ado, let's jump straight into these 5 drills so that you can start working on your shooting today, start applying it, and of course, become a better shooter right now. All right, the first drill that we have is called dip and shoot. All right, so all we're doing here, there's 3 spots. You have in front of the rim, you have on this side of the rim, of course, and you have on that side. Now I want you to be somewhere in between the basket and this key line, I guess you can call it that. All you're gonna be doing at each spot, dip and shoot, dip and shoot. I recommend making 10 shots at each spot. So don't move to the next spot until you have 10. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys, your coaches may have told you, don't dip the ball when you shoot, but this is like a whole argument for another day. But dipping doesn't hurt your shot. It doesn't slow your release. Guys like Stephen Curry, James Harden, they all dip the ball before they shoot, and they're pretty good shooters. I would say the majority of great shooters do dip the ball before they shoot. Speed in your release comes from your footwork and your setup before you even catch the ball. Dipping actually helps your shot in the sense that it could give you more power. It helps with your rhythm. It helps have a smoother shot, and it helps have a more consistent shot. So I'm not going to spend too much time right now talking about why you should dip or why you shouldn't. I think that's a whole video in itself, but just know that this drill is called dip and shoot, and that's why we are working on the dip when we shoot, because it actually will help your shot when you master it properly. So that's what we're going to be doing in this drill, is mastering that dip and shoot. Okay, now drill number 2 is a one-legged shot. You're just going to be running from elbow to elbow, shooting off your weak side. So if I'm a right-handed shooter, I will be shooting off my left side. If I'm off my left foot, if I'm a left-handed shooter, I'll be shooting off my right foot. So what you're going to be doing here, what this is going to do is it's going to help your balance. It's going to help your balance when you shoot, and it's also going to help your release. Because the thing is, when you don't have both legs to generate that power, you have to get it from just your release in just one side. What this forces you to do is it forces you to have an optimal release and optimal motion when you shoot. Because if you don't have that motion, you're not even going to be able to get it to the basket. So by going here, you're not going to be able to shoot too high or pull it back, because 1, it's going to feel weird, and 2, you're not going to be able to generate the power that is needed. So you're going to have to keep everything very tight and smooth to even be able to get your shot to the rim. So that's the whole point of this drill. Again, I would say make 10. You can either make 10 in total, but what I would recommend is count while you're shooting and make sure you make 10 on both elbows. Okay, so you're just shooting, running, getting your rebound, running to that side, and doing that until you hit 10. All right, so the next drill that we're gonna be doing is you're gonna practice shooting off of the move or even off of a handoff. Now, I've used this box to hold the ball. That simulates my big man or my teammate handing me the ball. If you don't have a box, you could just use a chair. I would have used a chair, but the chair here was too low, so I didn't really feel like reaching that low. I think this simulates more of where my teammate will be handing me the ball. So you're going to start down here, and you're going to practice. It's very simple. All you're doing is giving some fake action this way, running out to the wing, receiving the handoff from your teammate. You could take one dribble and either attack to the elbow, or you could take one dribble and stay behind the 3-point line. I would say practice both, because by practicing both, it helps you, because in the game, depending on how the defender reacts will determine what you do. So for example, if I come off this, and this is kind of like a pick, right? Because my teammate's handing me the ball. So essentially it's like a pick and roll. It's just he's handing me the ball. So there's a few options. The defense may have to switch. Now, this is when you read. If the big man stays back, or if he comes up, it's really just on how the defense plays it. If there's no room and you see a better opportunity to take a dribble here and hit the three, or if you're a better three-point shooter, then it's just smarter to take the three. But if for some reason you see an opening here to come off tighter, you can take a dribble and hit the elbow shot. So you have to read this kind of how you would read a pick and roll, read the defender, see where he's going to be. But just practicing both of these will really help you shoot the ball off the catch, off the handoff, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you're simulating. Now I practice hitting shots off this side, and I would practice hitting shots off the other side as well, so that way you master both. Because how this would probably work in a game is you would probably pass here, right? And you would cut a backdoor cut down here, and then you would probably come here, set your man up, and then come off, and then you will get this handoff. But you don't need to practice all that action, especially if your team isn't running a play like that. But I do think just practicing this drill will help you shoot off the catch and off the handoff, which is essential for becoming a better shooter. Okay, so we've practiced our form shooting with the dip and shoot. We've practiced some more form shooting with the one-legged shots. We've practiced shooting off the move. Now we have to practice shooting off the dribble. If you want to be a great shooter, you have to be able to shoot well in any situation, off the catch, off the dribble, anything. So that's why here we're going to be practicing. Again, I have this box here to simulate a defender. You could have a cone, you could have a chair, or you could have nothing. What you're going to be doing is a Tim Hardaway double crossover. You tap two steps, so you're here, boom, and crossing over, and then getting into your shot. So you want to hit 10 both directions. So it's very simple. Between the legs, cross, get into your shot. Then of course, when you go the other direction, you would start with the ball in your right hand, between the legs, cross, get into your shot. Very simple, just hit 10 shots on both sides for that. Last drill, we are doing the Hesi-pull. So basic hesitation pull-up. I think this should be a key in everybody's game. You should be able to keep the defense honest. If you can hit this shot, which most, especially point guards, should be able to hit this shot, anytime you go like this, you'll be able to get a reaction from the defender, which will really open the game up for you. Because if you can make your defender move out here, react to you, you'll be able to attack easier. You'll be able to open the game up for your entire team. But the only way you can build that is being able to come here and hit this shot. If you can't shoot out here, then any of this motion isn't going to make a defender do anything. So that's why we're just going to practice isolate this move here. Both hands off the right hand, off the left hand. The key thing here, I've even noticed when I shoot this shot, is not being on balance, because this isn't the easiest shot to shoot and to make. So if I'm shooting with my right, I notice sometimes when I shoot it on my right side, I'll get into something like this, where I'm just completely off balance. And sometimes swinging the leg helps, but I found I'm much more consistent when I come and I just go just like that. It helps me be more accurate, more consistent, shoot the same shot. So focus on that when you're going off your left hand and your right hand. Focus on not just the shot, but after the shot, what happens? Are you balanced? Are you holding your follow through? Try to stay on balance and try to hold your follow through. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up for me. Let me know you liked it. Comment below, let me know what else you need, anything I can help you with. You know I'm here for you. Player move breakdowns, drills, anything. You know I got you. Just let me know down below. Last but not least, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Until next time, I'll see you then.